The 10 most compatible zodiac signs. Before we start a video, please hit subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for daily updates. Whenever anyone is embarking on a new romance, they're likely to be looking for signs that will tell them whether or not this is a wonderful love match or just isn't meant to be, and many people would agree that some of the best signs to look at are our zodiac signs. The zodiac isn't the be-all and end-all of relationships, but it's easy to look at the stars and figure out which pairings might feel like instant kindred spirits and which couplings are just naturally built to last. But out of all of the endless possible combinations of signs, which are the pairs that truly cannot be beat? Number 10. Aries and Aquarius. People born under the signs of Aries and Aquarius love constant stimulation. Aries expresses that love through constant action, while Aquarius tends to express it through constant thought, which is why this can be a truly unstoppable couple. Sometimes a pairing of strong personalities can clash, but luckily Aquarius and Aries can blend their powerful vibes together and create an energy that is exponentially more fruitful and fun. Aquarius is driven by thought while Aries is driven by passion, so luckily Aquarius is unlikely to be bothered by the emotional flare-ups of Aries, while Aries is rarely driven to emotional upset by logical Aquarius. Number 9. Taurus and Capricorn. As earth signs, Taurus and Capricorn are bound to have a lot in common, and their overall outlook on life and personal desires line up with each other beautifully while still leaving enough variation to keep things interesting. Both zodiac signs are extremely family-oriented and rooted in practical ideas and plans, which might not feel like a dream life to many but is exactly what can make Taurus and Capricorn happy, and why they have such an easy time making each other happy. Once they meet, they'll envision their perfect life together, and with their work ethic, they almost always make it happen. Number 8. Libra and Gemini. Intellectual satisfaction is what both the Libra and the Gemini appreciate and desires more than anything in their personal relationships, and there are few signs who are as intellectually active as a Libra or Gemini, which makes this a powerful pairing unlike any other. The twins are the representation of Gemini for a reason, and it can often feel like Geminis are two personalities in one person. That can be a lot to handle for the average person, but the balance of Libra's scales can help Gemini to focus their sometimes frenetic energy, while Gemini's energy can fuel the more laid-back Libra. Number 7. Cancer and Scorpio. Cancer and Scorpio are usually great at putting up a more aloof front to the world, but these two signs are both incredibly sensitive and emotional underneath the exterior they present to the world. They're both much more easily wounded than they let on, but in this way, they completely understand one another and are keen to make their partner feel understood and avoid any possible hurt feelings. They'll often find an immediate sense of comfort and understanding with one another, and that connection will only grow stronger over time, and when they feel confident in each other's love, then the feelings of others hardly affect them. Number 6. Sagittarius and Leo. If you're looking for a fiery and passionate relationship, then there is no better combination than two fire signs in the zodiac, and you can rest assured that the feisty Leo and Sagittarius are both after the kind of explosive passion that comes when they come together. Leos and Sags have a natural affinity for one another and can both understand and enjoy their intensity, which is a powerful trait that can intimidate many and even be off-putting to some. It is because of this mutual understanding that they can encourage each other to be their best selves and sometimes give each other a much-needed energetic boost. Number 5. Pisces and Scorpio. There is an old adage that still waters run deep, and no relationship is a better representation of that adage than Pisces and Scorpio. Both zodiac signs are water signs, so they're both intensely in tune with their emotions even though they might not share them with the outside world. This natural sense of understanding that occurs between them often leads to a willingness to open up emotionally and create a bond that is more powerful than many signs are even capable of experiencing. They might give off an air of mystery and secrecy to others, but they can really see into each other's souls. Number 4. Taurus and Cancer. On the outside, both Taurus and Cancer might seem a little intimidating or almost guarded, which is understandable for signs that are represented by a bull and a crab. But inside those somewhat harsh exteriors are people who want to create a loving home and give their partner a feeling of safety and security, which is why they make a perfect love match with one another. A typical Cancer and Taurus would rather spend a cozy night at home than go out partying, and once they meet each other they will lose any desire to look outwardly toward others and are more than happy to focus on one another. Number 3. Aries and Sagittarius. Boredom is like kryptonite to the constantly moving and evolving people who were born under the sign of Aries or Sagittarius, and their abilities to understand each other's need for excitement make this pairing a perfect match. Neither sign has any desire to settle down or to ever settle for anything, but their dynamic personalities allow them to create a strong and lasting bond without ever feeling like they've lost their liveliness. And as two fiercely independent signs, their desire to remain their own person can feel cold or distant to some other signs, but with each other, it will only increase their mutual respect. Number 2. Leo and Libra. The combination of a fire sign and an air sign is almost always a good one, and the match between Libra and Leo is one of the best. What makes Leo and Libra such an exceptionally good match for each other is that they're two sides of the same coin in a way. Both love excitement, change, and experience, and Leo tends to express those needs from a passionate standpoint while Libra expresses them from an intellectual standpoint. But regardless of how they like to do it, it's safe to say that Leo and Libra will never get bored when they're with each other. Number 1. Capricorn and Virgo. Both Virgos and Capricorns have a tendency to type of personalities. They both love to feel like they're in control of things and are more than happy to nail down every detail in order to feel like they've got a handle on everything. This control can feel rigid and constricting to many other signs, but Virgo and Capricorn will actually get a thrill out of seeing one another take control of their lives, and they'll get even more excitement out of making these plans together. What they both understand is that building something stone by stone makes it unbreakably strong. Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe, comment, like and share.